Meh. Meh.
Smoky, dude, you look good.
Yeah.
Like if he goes north of that opening, you can shoot the opening, but he won't see you if he comes up that opening.
I think that may be him, dude. It's a good buck. I think it's him. Hey, look. Right here.
As you can see, as the deer closed the distance, we quickly realized that it was not the deer we were after. The deer we were after is a deer named Turkeyfoot. We actually got to lay eyes on him on that hunt. We were walking in, and the deer was bedded on the edge of the thicket about 50 yards off the road. And Cody actually ended up taking the deer about a week after I left. And I'm tickled to death for him. He actually FaceTimed me and got to see the recovery and everything. But in the back of my head, I'm sick to my stomach because I wish I could have been there, to capture it. But you can't win them all. We still got a lot of years to do it, and I'm excited about it. So the name of this episode is Persistence, and persistence is something you have to have as a deer hunter. And me and Cody definitely have to have it hunting this farm that we hunt. It's not somewhere you're gonna go and see a ton of deer. That's just part of it. But the quality of deer that's living around that area is unmatched. Every time you're in a stand and you hear a twig break, I mean, it could be a giant. And just the thought of knowing that, I mean, you're on the edge of your seat the whole time. So we hunted down there for a few days, but we were really needing a change of pace. Cody and Ryan have a Tacticam in a gap between two big cornfields, and a deer had daylighted, I think 2 afternoons in a row, bumping does in and out of that gap. It was a big scrape. He was working it in the daylight hours, and that's pretty much all I needed to hear. So we decided to switch things up. Cody had the camera for the afternoon, and we had really high hopes going into this set. Like I said, this deer had daylighted at least 2 afternoons in a row. The Tacticams don't lie. They caught him in the act. He was bumping does in front of the camera, working the scrape. So right about the time the doe came through the gap, the deer we were in there hunting popped out right where she came from. On Cody's side, on the back tree line, and he was just kind of cruising. He was bumping a few does, and we grabbed a grunt call and the horns and just started mashing on them. As the afternoon kind of went on, it was still early at that time, and anything can happen. We had a lot of daylight left, and we probably had 30 minutes left of daylight, and Cody says, "Big 8, big 8, big 8."
He's like 40 yards, be careful.
Dude, hold a second. Did I get into his shoulder?
I can't believe I got that on video, dude.
Oh my
I was
God.
videoing behind me.
Dude, did I get into his shoulder?
I think so. It looked good. It looked good.
Dude, he was fixing it. The only reason. Oh, God. I got one branch.
Dude, he was right here forever.
I know. I could tell the way I was trying to listen around the tree, and I could tell he was getting behind me. I was like, I'm fixing to be in a bind. And I got up and stood up, and you see this little limb? He was about to walk in the limb, and I... Let me watch it.
He's a hammer. How often does it work? We killed the deer we were after on the first time in. What are the odds? I turned around and he was like 40 yards, beeline and straight to us.
I'm shaking.
Oh, you drilled him. I think you were behind the shoulder.
Oh, God, wait. I had it right on it.
I think you were behind the shoulder.
I was in slow motion. Watch.
What happened? Oh, that was my bad.
Don't.
Oh, that's perfect.
After the shot, I really wasn't sure. Wasn't sure how much penetration I got. I thought the deer was perfectly broadside, but I don't think he was. But after reviewing the footage, shot looked great. Looked like I got both lungs, and it just lodged in his opposite shoulder. I was ecstatic because this was without a doubt going to be the biggest deer that I shot with a bow ever. I called my dad. He didn't answer the first time, but he answered after I cut the camera off, and they were just as excited as I was, you know. But just to be safe, we let the deer rest. Went and got some food, got full, drank a couple beers.
Spraying.
I'm telling you, he ain't 40 yards inside these woods.
What's your arrow look like?
That's him.
That's him. Me.
Hey, good spot. I didn't even see it. I just had the light. He didn't go 80.
That's a hammer, son.
Nice, boy.
That's a hammer.
That's the biggest body deer I've ever seen. That is a tank. That ain't no South Alabama deer. That's a perfect. Hey, that's a good shot. Perfect shot. Dude, that's all. One of the deer. That'll do it right there. Hammer deer. Look at that light, boy.
Is he stiff? Is he stiff?
His little brother, or big brother.
He's got to.
God. You ain't kidding, that's him. Couldn't have put a better shot. I'm surprised he went as far as he did.
Had to.
Who cares? Some didn't go far. He's a freaking pain. Got a boy. He done got stiff on me. What's that? That's one been by that camera every day. Me and Fincher's been freaking grinding. We were due for something to go our way.
Yeah, interesting.
That freaking beam stood out like a sore thumb. I don't know what y'all was looking at.
I was shining on it when you said that, and I just kept my light
I wasn't even looking to the right.
Yeah.
I was looking out front. Yeah, I got
Well, it smells like success.
Hey, Taylor, that was a good shot.
Pretty good for a boy from Alabama.
To have some great friends like these guys, and that allow me to come up and hunt with them, and we've already made a bunch of memories, and I'm very excited of what the future may hold. And this was a weekend I'll never forget.
You got a hair. Turn it around backwards.
Tell us the story, Drake. What happened?
We sitting right up there on top of this hill, sitting watching some does out of here in this corn. Just cut it a couple days ago, and He come up from his bottom. Cody told me to be still. I sat there with my bow, got ready and everything. I turned around, he's now or never. Sure enough, you see where he put it. Right here in the boiler house, son. Why wouldn't you shoot a rage? That's it. Right there, you don't get that everywhere, but right up here in zone 12. That's it.